I'm thinking it will be what we buy.
I feel really confused now. I was wrong. Now I don't know what to do. We're feeling conflicted. Are you feeling conflicted?
This is the one I originally wanted.
Okay, so when I say we're conflicted, I mean stay tuned to see how this develops.
We'll see what happens.
I know we just bought a camper this past spring, but we've learned a lot since then. And so now we're headed to a dealer show so that we can walk around and look at a bunch of different campers, fifth wheels, RV options, and I like the illusion of the separate spaces between the living room and the kitchen. And there's a lot of space.
It feels big, it feels open.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It feels,
it's a big camper, but
it feels open.
41 and a half feet, so it's not a little camper by any means, but it feels space efficient wise. This is
yeah. Well, this might be what we buy.
I'm thinking it will be what we buy. I'm sure there's going to be a dealer prep involved and transport fees.
We made the mistake of coming to walk through some other Grand Designs and whatnot, hoping maybe they would have the one that we had kind of picked out, and they didn't have the one that we were looking for, so we were like, oh well, we're here, let's walk through some other ones anyways, and they happen to have some Momentums. We're like, okay, cool, we'll walk through them. I feel really confused now about what I want, about what we want, because I wasn't expecting to like it, because on paper I was like, oh, it's not quite what we're looking for. I was wrong. Now I don't know what to do. So now we're in the parking lot. The dealership is closed now. We did talk to someone to get more information and whatnot, but we're feeling conflicted. And now we have to have a deeper conversation about what we really want out of a unit, because it's the deck on the back. It's really nice. Are you feeling conflicted?
This is the one I originally wanted. And you didn't want a toy hauler. So you're the one that's got to figure out what you want.
Okay, so when I say we're conflicted, I mean I'm conflicted. Oh.
Pros and cons. Pros and cons in the RV world. Biggest thing.
Yep.
You want this, you can have it, but you might have to get this up to have that.
Yeah.
And you can't have everything you want. It just
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. So you gotta pick and choose your battles on what you want and what you don't want.
Yes. Well, stay tuned to see how this develops.
We'll see what happens.
Lucas is being a rebel. You gonna crawl up there? So Lucas had a good point as far as pros and cons. Toy hauler kind of does have a better
for us.
For our long-term plan. It gives us the flexibility. If we want to bring a four-wheeler, we can do that easily without having to worry about how we're going to get it there. If we want to buy a bike down the line, or if a tiny human comes into the picture, like, there's actually flexibility in our space to be able to do that.
And it gives a designated office as well.
Yes, it actually, like, you can shut the door, have a full room to be able to work in.
In the Solitude, we would be compromising kitchen table, counter, or
taking out a couch.
Or taking out a couch for a desk, and that would be our options. So,
yeah. You have to create your own office space to work in, whereas this, it's already there.
A bigger kitchen, Solitude.
Solitude has a bigger kitchen, a bigger living room.
And yes, we are comparing two very different units.
Very, very different units. That's why it's a very different list of pros and cons that we're gonna have to go through to kind of determine what is the best choice for us.
Yeah.
Lucas is happy to talk to the salespeople, and I understand that when you come to a dealer show, you're gonna have to talk to dealers, but I just ditch Lucas and hide from them. So, we went to a little RV dealer show here locally because it was about 15 minutes from our house, and all of the dealers there kind of felt like circling sharks.
Very hungry to make sales.
Yes, they were very hungry, as Lucas said. Great weekend warrior options. Also validating what we are not looking for. What did we do, Lucas?
What did we do?
Oh, we did something big. That's what we did.
Go for it. You're excited.
I'm so excited.
Well, we found the one. There's not this one, but it's very similar to this one. Now I just gotta wait a few months for it to actually show up.
Paperwork is signed. Should be here in the spring.
It'll be here sooner than that, but we
Well-
won't pick it up till spring. Now we're gonna measure some things.
Start planning out all the little details. I want to measure all the drawers and cabinets. We're going to do some modifications in the toy hauler part. We're going to set up the toy hauler as an office and then have it be able to be converted to use as a toy hauler down the line.
Yep. Off the new adventures.
Yep. And now we got to find a truck.
Upgrade the truck.
Upgrade the truck. Lucas is going to be creeping hard when it comes to February.
Yeah, when it comes to I'll be watching the interstate. Is it coming? Is that mine?
We talked to our sales guy, and it turns out we are the first people in this location to order the red, white, and blue theme for the paint. So
Oh yeah.
we will know it's ours when it comes.
Yep. Be sweet.
Heck yeah.
We're just walking the dogs.
Yep.
They go potty. They've been in the car all day while we were doing sales.
We've spent some quality time here today. Ma'am, you want to say hello to everyone?